as the holidays approach, you do not want to have a below average dessert to share with your friends and family. With this world-renowned cheesecake recipe, you will be known as the best dessert baker in your family. First, I'm going to start with the tools and ingredients you will need to make this awesome cheesecake. First, you will need a springform pan for baking, which looks like this. Mine is 9-inch, but you can also get an 8-inch. You will need a mixer to stir your ingredients, a large deep pan or dish that can fit the springform pan in. This will be essential for your cheesecake's water bath to make sure that there's no cracks in your cheesecake. You will need 6 8-ounce packages of cream cheese, butter, eggs, sugar, cornstarch, vanilla extract, heavy whipping cream, salt, and baking powder. For this cheesecake, you will need to make a sponge cake and a cheesecake. To start with the sponge cake steps, first you will need to preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Then you will need to butter your springform pan thoroughly and cover the sides with aluminum foil. In a small bowl, begin to sift your flour, baking powder, and salt together. Beat the egg yolks in a large bowl for 3 minutes. You need to add sugar and extracts, and then to begin to sift your flour mixture over the batter you just created. That needs to be hand stirred, and then you need to add your butter. In a separate bowl, you need to beat your egg whites until they become stiff white peaks, and that'll take about 10 minutes. It takes a long time for that to happen. Then you need to gently fold your egg whites into the batter that you already prepared. Finally, spread the batter over the bottom of the pan and bake until golden, which is about 10 minutes. A good tip for this is to touch the top of your cake, and if it springs back, then you know that it's good and ready for your cheesecake to be put on top of it. Next is your cheesecake steps. First, you want to keep your oven preheated to 350 degrees. Put 1 package of cream cheese into your mixer, add your sugar, your cornstarch into the large bowl, and beat on low until it's creamy. And then you want to add your other 5 remaining cream cheeses into the bowl. Speed up the mixture whenever you have them all added in, and then beat in your remaining sugar, vanilla, eggs, and make sure you beat your eggs in one at a time. Make sure you don't overmix. Then you want to add in your heavy cream and stir it completely. Finally, you want to spoon this batter over the crust that you already had made previously. Then you want to begin to make your water bath. So to avoid breaks and cracks in the top of your cheesecake, you want to take your cheesecake and put it into a larger pan and fill that with water 1 inch up the side of your bowl or your springform pan. You want to fill this with hot water, and then you want to put this all into your oven. And then you want to let this bake for around an hour to an hour and 20 minutes. You want your edges to be a light golden brown, and then after it's baked, you want to remove your water bath and your cheesecake together and put it on your oven, or on the top of your oven, and then remove your springform pan from the water bath. Then after you do this, you can pour your water bath water down the sink, and then you're going to transfer your springform pan to a wire rack. Leave it in the springform pan so it holds its shape, and then you're going to let that cool for about 2 hours, and you don't want to touch it. You just want to leave it there, and then you want to cover it loosely with plastic wrap after this 2 hours has gone by, and then put it in your refrigerator overnight or for about 4 hours, and then you should be good to go. And then you can take that to your family gathering, and it's going to be the best cheesecake they've ever tasted.